Hi, my name is Jessica Rose. I'm originally from Staten Island, New York, and I kind of hop around from New York to Nashville, Tennessee. I'm a singer-songwriter, and my music falls into the pop country, like new Dan and Shay type music, that crossover pop and country.
When did you start singing?
I started singing when I was basically before I could remember, but I was very shy when I was younger. Then I started playing guitar at the age of 14, and that's when it just clicked. I knew that I wanted to do this for the rest of my life, and I was meant to sing for people. So as soon as I picked up that guitar, I knew my life was changed.
Did you write songs at that age as well?
Yeah, I wrote from the age of 14 and didn't know how important it was, with songwriting, everything, until I got to Nashville when I was 20. And that's when I really honed in and started writing more and more.
Why did you go to Nashville initially?
The reason I went to Nashville was because I actually was performing in Atlantic City, New Jersey, and I auditioned for Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville in the casino. And his Jimmy Buffett's manager was there and said, "You belong in Nashville. You don't look like a Jersey girl. You look like a Nashville girl." So I went and checked Nashville out, and I ended up moving there for a few years.
The release of your new single, Quit Complaining, it encouraged listeners kind of to not take for granted the friends and loved ones that they have, and especially during this quarantine time.
Absolutely.
Could you kind of expand on this and why you decided to write a song about it?
It's funny. I had this idea a while back, and I actually wrote the song in October of last year, just because I feel like we're all programmed, or, the way life is now, nothing I feel like is ever good enough for anybody. And you see a nice comment online and someone has something negative to say about it. So, I'm guilty of it too. I sometimes think negatively, and I'm like, we need a reminder to really just think about the things that really mean a lot to us, like family and health, and that's what life is about, not these materialistic things. So I wrote the song with a producer friend of mine, and we recorded the demo that day, and I went back in the studio to re-record the vocals. We ended up going with my vocals from that day in the demo. So it kind of originated in October, and now it's just the perfect time to really appreciate the lyrics to that song.
Right. So, how did Nashville help inspire or influence your music?
Yeah, I definitely was writing with a lot of people in Nashville and feel like my sound changed. And that's one of the reasons that right now I'm in New York writing stuff for myself, because I want to get back to who I am. And when you move to Nashville, you write with a lot of people, so your songs could get taken a different direction than you want. But Nashville definitely, I love co-writing with people. I think one person in a room by themselves can write a good song, but then if you have another person that's creative, and you could definitely write more songs and get them done. So Nashville is definitely good. I built up my chops there.
And so, kind of jumping back into the video here, Jessica. When was it released?
It was filmed pretty much 10 days ago, not even. So we really filmed it and got it out there pretty quickly. Being in Manhattan when there's no people, it definitely was a cool feeling. There were people going to and from, I guess, essential workers,
right.
But it was quiet. Yeah. So Times Square was so quiet. You never see that. And it was filmed at 4:30 on a Wednesday. So rush hour on a Wednesday.
Wow.
And I was like, we should have went at a different time, maybe before sunrise, and get it when no one's there. And we actually went during rush hour and no one was there, which is insane.
So how have you stayed positive during this quarantine? Have you learned any new skills as far as maybe video editing or anything of that nature?
Yeah, I downloaded Logic, and I've been messing around with like guitar vocal stuff and producing, and I'm actually getting better at it, which is great.
And so what are your upcoming goals for the release of the new single?
Yeah, I really, with everything going on, like I would love to get this song placed in a commercial or on TV or something like that. I mean, that's the dream. I just hope more and more people share it, because I feel like it's a message that needs to get out there more. We're all lucky to literally just be alive and survive this. And I know a lot of people are struggling. I mean, I'm a musician. I have no work right now. There's a lot of people out of work. But I'm just taking the time to catch up on things, and I've been writing a lot. So if everyone could just be productive and stay positive, because I feel like after this, the world is going to, be a little more thoughtful when it comes to certain things. And, once we come out of this, we're all going to be a tiny bit different and hopefully more appreciative.
Right. Could you maybe tell me a little bit about your biggest accomplishments in the music business up to this point?
Yeah. Yeah.
And have you been on any big tours recently? Because I know you're kind of a touring artist, so maybe before the quarantine, have you been on any big tours?
Yeah, I recently played, so in country music, the Grand Ole Opry is a huge deal, and it's located in Nashville. And a few months ago, I played at the Grand Ole Opry for their 94th birthday. It's like a big, Carrie Underwood plays at night. Like it's a big deal. So that was awesome. I'm just looking forward to releasing a lot more music and trying to get something out like every 5-6 weeks from now on, because I just want to focus on originals. I was playing a lot of cover gigs on Broadway in Nashville and all that, but I opened for a few country artists too, like Russell Dickerson and Jimmy Allen. They've had a few #1 songs now, and hopefully I want to do a little more pop music stuff too, like cross it over. So I have a lot going on that I like to do.
What's your opinion on the current state of country music, and how do you feel that it maybe evolved over the years by chance?
Yeah, it's a good question. I like where it's heading. I think, some people would definitely disagree with that. There's some artists that push the limits a little bit, but I think more people like country music now because it's more mainstream and more, top 40 pop based, like production wise. So I think personally, for me, I think it's a good thing. Otherwise, I think country music would stay more in the South and not really expand as much as it is now.
All right. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Because I know you say you want to kind of dibble and dabble with the pop. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Yeah, I see myself in 5 years at least having a few songs that were cut by other artists. I wouldn't mind having like a good song that I wrote cut by someone else that's really big. And then hopefully, I mean, the real goal is to have a song that hits the Billboard chart in 5 years, and then basing a tour off that. Really just like riding that line of pop country, which I think is doable. I mean, Rascal Flatts they're more country, but you hear them on like different radio stations too. And yeah, I think that's where I want to be.
And I couldn't let you get out of here without asking about the artwork. I like the artwork that you have. So could you give some background information on the artwork?
Yeah, so I was looking online for outfits for like a photo shoot, and I saw this newspaper, kind of like a newspaper suit. It was just a bunch of newspaper articles clipped together, and it was pants and like a jacket. So then I got it, and I said, all right, now I have to newspaper a wall and like just like throw newspaper around. So me and my photographer, like, she put up this whole newspaper thing, and we took photos in front of it, and it was just super cool. And the whole newspaper thing roots back to, like, everyone online and social media with the news and everyone complaining about politics and things that ultimately, who knows if we really could change any of that, you know?
Right.
So it's not worth fighting over. So that's kind of where that whole outfit came from and the cover came from. It's just, you know, forget the news and everything that's wrapped into social media and just appreciate what you have and your loved ones and live life, you know?
Right. How can the audience find you? I know I've seen the website. I like the website. So how can the audience find Jessica Rose?
Yeah, my website is realjessicarose.com, and then all of my social media is at Real Jessica Rose. If you look that up, all one word, Real Jessica Rose, you'll find me on social media.
Well, thank you so much. Any last words that you might like to say to the audience here, Jessica?
I would just say I hope everyone comes out of this a little more positive, and I hope you guys enjoy the new song and follow me for the new music that's coming out. Who knows, maybe I'll produce my next song with my Logic. But yeah, follow me at Real Jessica Rose. I love making friends, and I'm on Spotify and YouTube, so check it out. I'd appreciate it.